So whether you use religious language or not,
Right.
I have often said to most people, justice means giving people who have done harm the punishment they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if justice is healing, repairing the damage that was done?
Yeah.
That it would be unjust to harm even a person who has caused harm in the name of justice.
Exactly.
How can it be just to cause harm
Right.
to someone?
Right.
You established the Darren B. Easterling Center for Restorative Practices.
Yes, I did.
And you said that in the sentencing hearing of Michael Reed, that you had come to believe in restorative justice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean when you say restorative justice? And what do you mean when you're talking about restorative practices?
Yeah. So restorative justice is nothing new. It is a lifestyle, an ideology that has been around for many, many years. And it is a way of bringing together those who have been harmed with those who have caused harm, and allowing the community to work together to repair the harm that has been caused.
Healing happens.
Exactly.
Would you tell us about that healing part?
Yeah. It's culminated by everything that we've been talking about today. People seeing other people as human beings. The shortest distance between any two people being a story. And when restorative justice courts or circumstances, I don't like to say courts because that's kind of counterproductive when it's not really a court proceeding, but it is a gathering. Again, the voices of all that have been impacted, including the person that has caused harm, have an opportunity to speak and to speak their truth and to come together to resolve the problem that has been created by the harm that has been caused, whatever that looks like. But the biggest thing, one of the big things that happens throughout any restorative proceeding is that human dignity is maintained. The person that has caused harm is not banished from his community and left to assimilate to in a place that has nothing to do with the community that he came from. That doesn't happen. This person is kept in community and is supported by community because the community understands that this person is not the worst thing that he or she did. He's a human being that, for whatever reason, based on whatever circumstances, did something that caused harm. And it is more important to keep that person in community in order to enable them or for them an opportunity to, one, restore, just why, we call it restorative, why it is called restorative justice, to restore community and then also heal from whatever it was that prompted them to cause the harm in the first place.
In listening to you, I could almost say, instead of restorative justice, it's more like healing justice. But you're talking about three interests here.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the person who suffered the harm,
mm-hmm.
or people,
mm-hmm.
and the person or people who caused the harm,
mm-hmm.
and the community that they live in.
Exactly.
Because even if you didn't believe in God, that these are children of God,
mm-hmm.
even if you didn't, these are children of our community.
Exactly.
And the community has been harmed.
Exactly.
The social fabric has been torn.
Exactly.
And justice would be repairing the tear, the rift, restoring harmony,
right,
and peace,
right,
and safety in the community.
In the community.
And you can't punish your way to that healing.
Exactly. You got it, David. That's it. I've always said that the way that I see the experience of losing my son should never be the exception. It should always be the rule. And so I continue to share that in spaces like this and hope that people hear and that their hearts are changed. Yeah. So thank you for having me. Thank you for creating this space, enabling individuals to share the beauty in their stories and the wealth from their experiences. Yeah. And the healing in their voices. Thank you.
This is Justice Voices. To hear the full conversation with Lisa, go to the Justice Voices podcast, episode 16, either on our website at justicevoices.org, that's .org, or on any of the major podcast apps, such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and others. And please subscribe to the podcast. And share a link to this excerpt on your social media and in emails to friends. Lisa's story and voice need to be heard as widely as possible, so please help spread her message. And if you are a victim of crime with a story to tell, please share it by going to our Victim Voices page on Facebook and add the hashtag #Victim Voices, all one word, so others can easily find and hear your story and your views. Your story and your voice are important too.